There is nothing like owning a small business. The highs, the lows, the ups, the downs, the changes, the way that we have to stay on top of everything. And it's a lot because everything that happens, our successes, our failures, whatever it is, it lands on us. And that is a lot to handle. And there are some things that we just have to get over. And in fact, there are things that we have to get over probably more than once. Why? Those lessons keep coming back because owning a business is vulnerable and it will pull up every vulnerable emotion we've ever had, and it will probably even hatch a few new ones. At some point, your business, no matter how amazing your business is, no matter how much you love it, it's going to test you. It is going to cause sleepless nights. It is going to frustrate you. And that's completely normal too. And the thing is, even though that's normal, even though every single business owner deals with these kinds of things at one time or another, they almost always feel like they're the only ones who feel that way. And here's the thing, I have worked with hundreds of business owners over the years. I promise you, you are not alone. Whatever question you have, whatever concern you have, whatever insecurity you feel bubbling up, you are not the only one to feel those things. We just don't talk about it. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about some of those fears and some of those insecurities you just have to get over as a business owner. I'm going to go big with the first one, and that is being visible. For a lot of business owners, what they would really like is if they could just do their business and never have to market it, never have to talk about it, never have to put themselves out there. If their clients could just find them with zero effort on their part, that is something that they would love. And that just doesn't really work that way. I'm sorry, but it doesn't work that way. We have to be visible in our businesses. And that's whether or not you're posting from behind your logo. Maybe your face is never visible, but you're still being seen because your words and your ideas, you are promoting this thing that is really important to you, your business. And so you are visible, and that takes some getting used to, and you just have to adjust to it. There's a lot more that comes with being visible when it comes to your business. It is also about networking and meeting new people and reaching out to new people for collaborations or making phone calls. Doing all of those things that make you visible can be really uncomfortable. And it is a normal part of running a business. Does it mean you have to do daily lives and document your every step and put your entire life out there and be endlessly visible? No, absolutely not. Does this open you up to somebody maybe judging you for what you share or not liking you? Yes, absolutely. Unfortunately, it does. And that is another thing we have to get over as business owners. It is entirely possible, and more than likely, in fact, that there are people out there who are not going to like you. They are not going to like what you share. They might leave a yucky comment. They might disagree with you. And again, that's just something that as business owners, we have to deal with. So many business owners have this concern, and there's just no other way around it other than to not be visible, to not show up and not have a business, which probably isn't the direction you want to go in. Do I think the comment section is maybe one of humankind's worst inventions? Absolutely, I do sometimes. Yeah, it can be pretty rough. Do I think that we could be kinder in comments and less reactionary overall, especially when we're online? Yes, absolutely. I would love that. Is putting yourself out there incredibly vulnerable and scary? Yes, yes, it is. Something else that I hear often is they don't want to be annoying, they don't want to be salesy, they don't want to be that person. But as a business owner, you have to talk about what you do because people can't support you if they can't see you. For many of us, I think we would probably be really happy to maybe casually mention what we do once or twice a month and then never talk about it and just let customers come in. But also for most of us, it isn't enough. It just isn't. Everyone is busy and distracted and forgetful. So you showing up in their inbox, showing up on their social media feed is actually a kindness. Think about how many times you've seen a product that you wanted or an event that you wanted to sign up before you actually took action on it. You probably didn't sign up immediately. You probably had to see it a couple of times, and your customers are the same way. And maybe you're thinking, I don't want to do marketing. I just want to run my business. I don't want to have to think about promoting it. I don't want to have to think about how I show up. I just want people to find me. And I would love to say that's how it works, but for 99% of us, it doesn't work that way. We have to do the work of showing up and the risk of being seen as salesy or annoying. But if somebody is interested in what we're doing, we're not going to be salesy and annoying. And if they're not interested, they can unsubscribe or they can scroll away. Another aspect to think about is that every time you promote your business or you talk about it or you send an email to your list or you make a post on social media, you are learning how to market better. Here's a tip. However much you feel comfortable marketing your business, whatever level that is, I want you to double or triple it for the next 3 months and then tell me how it worked for you. Because I bet being more visible and showing up more, even at the risk of being salesy or annoying, is probably going to benefit your business. If that sounds really scary and you're thinking, I don't know, maybe I should, or maybe you start and then you stop and you're second guessing yourself, that is another thing that you have to get over as a business owner. There are so many choices to make in a business every single day, and we are just making the best choice with the information we have in the moment, there's always going to be room for second guessing. There's always going to be room for improving. And we just have to get used to that. That level of uncertainty is just something that we have to get used to. There is no way to run a business where you are correct 100% of the time. So then the question is, how do we get over the fears of making potentially the wrong choice in our business? It comes from practice. It comes from having a good understanding of your business. It comes from having people around you that you can bounce ideas off of. For this last one, I think we could probably all write a book about it. This last one is something that I think we can all agree on. The ups and downs of running a business are something that we just have to get over. And I'm not just talking about sales, right? Sales are a huge part, but we also have ups and downs in our own focus and our own energy. And I can't think of a single business owner who hasn't questioned themselves. Everything from, is it time to quit? Is there a better way I can do this? Do I need to get a regular job? Should I start over? These are all really normal questions because running a business can be hard. This is just something that we as business owners have to deal with. Ups and downs happen in relationships and in businesses. And I think that our businesses a lot of times are like a relationship. Sometimes we are madly in love with it, and sometimes we don't want to talk to it. But at the end of the day, these are things that we have to deal with as business owners, and talking about it and bringing it into the light, I think, is an important part. That's all I have for you today. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and drop them in the comments, and I am more than happy to answer them for you.